Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share rosemary chicken recipe. If you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. At first we will start with preparing a masala. I have taken 1 teaspoon of green chilli paste, 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of papaya paste, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of rosemary powder, rosemary rub it is, and 1 teaspoon of salt. To that I am adding 1 teaspoon of butter. You can also use melted butter. Nicely give it a good mix. Rosemary is a very strong flavor which will be very distinct and different. I have added 1 teaspoon of oil to make the mix a little loose. Mix it well and keep it aside. I have a rosemary plant. Whenever I prune it, I just add it with either butter or olive oil and keep it in the freezer. That's how this is with olive oil. The rosemary herb oil it is. I made small cubes so that this will also give extra flavor. You can skip this if you don't have, no worries. I am taking whole chicken with the skin on. Fully nicely cleaned all over. First I will loosen the skin so that I can rub the masala inside nicely. The chicken will marinate very nicely if you just infuse the masala within the skin. Rosemary is a very strong and very different flavor. I always prepare the rosemary herb at home. You will also get it in the market. You can find it in the place where you'll get all the pizza items like basil, oregano, like that. Rosemary will be available in the same aisle. If you have a plant at home, the fresh taste is more distinct and very strong. Even if you touch the plant, your fingers will smell very great. The rosemary infused oil, I am just packing the chicken with that also. You can just add butter pieces. If you don't have rosemary herb, just go with garam masala or Zeera flavor. Any flavor which you like independently, you can choose to make this chicken. This way you can also insert butter pieces. That will keep the chicken very moist, juicy and tender. I will marinate it for approximately 2 to 3 hours. I am cutting some of the rosemary leaves from my plant. The freshness of these leaves is more prominent, so I will be just adding few leaves inside along with the masala all over. On top I am just sprinkling with some chili powder. This will give a kick on top. I am going to bake it in the baking casserole. I'll add a little bit of half glass of little bit of water to keep it moist while baking, and lot of lemon. This is the rosemary rub which I prepared at home. I dried the rosemary leaves and added some more spices like dry red chilies, pepper and some more garam masala items and made this rub. I'll be sprinkling this also on top. As it's a rosemary chicken, I'm adding more and more of rosemary here and there. I want the rosemary's fragrance fully in the chicken infused. Now I will cover it with the aluminum foil and leave it to marinate for 2 to 3 hours, or even overnight will do very well. And I'll be baking it in 350 Fahrenheit for 45 minutes or even an hour, depending on the softness you require. Now let's work on the rice. I have taken 2 cups of rice. To that I have to add 4 glasses of water, that is 4 cups. I am adding 3 cups of water and 1 cup of milk. And 1 tablespoon of salt. I am not going to fry anything for this rice, just I am adding all the ingredients. This is turmeric, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 cup of chopped beans, and 1 cup of carrots, and 1 cup or half a cup of green peas, and 1 tablespoon of ghee. Finally, I will be adding 1 teaspoon of Shahi Zeera. Give it a good mix and cover it for 5 minutes on high and 15 minutes on low. Your rice will be ready. This rice is very flavorful and very tasty and delicious. Do try. Now the rice is ready. It's very soft and also very tasty. The creaminess of milk, you will just have to taste it. Now the chicken is baked. I'll be discarding these lemons. I'll take the chicken out. I'll cut it into 4 pieces, the whole chicken. Now at this point you can also remove the rosemary leaves, because all the aroma which has to be released is done. So I will be just taking this stock in a pan and start reducing it. I am taking 2 tablespoons of fried onions. You can add simply chopped white onions, and 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. You can also add chopped tomatoes. That will also be nice, but I wanted the smooth stock, so I have added this tomato puree. Let it cook for a little while. Until the stock becomes thick and reduces its liquid. To that I added 1 teaspoon of Garam Masala and 1 teaspoon of pepper. Give it a good mix. Now the sauce is ready. I'll be pouring it over the chicken. This is a very soft, delicious and very juicy chicken. The rosemary flavor is very different. I can just only tell it, but you can experience it only when you taste it. Sure, give it a try. If you get cuttings of the plant, you can keep it at home all time ready. Rosemary flavor is always very tasty with chicken and potatoes. Even while frying potatoes, rosemary flavor is really very tasty. Now the rosemary chicken is being served over the rice. Hope you all like it. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.